10 reasons why you shouldn't quit your 9-to-5 job to start a business. So you don't like what you do, or maybe you hate the people you work with, and you're not passionate about your work, or maybe you've come up with a very good idea of a business that you want to venture into, and you really want to quit your current job. We're here to tell you, no, don't do it. There's a lot of things that you're not considering, and there's a lot of things that you need to know before you go ahead to quit your job. Welcome to Wealthy Fact, where you come to watch, execute, and get rich. This channel provides you with in-depth knowledge on business and finances with the hopes of setting you on the path to financial freedom. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button so you can be notified every time a new video comes out. In this video, we will be talking about 10 reasons why you shouldn't quit your 9-to-5 job to start a business. So let's get into it. 10 reasons why you shouldn't quit your 9-to-5 job. Number 1. Plans. It's easy to buy into the BS of motivational speakers that tell you to immediately quit your job if it makes you unhappy, that you've imprisoned yourself by knowing exactly what you are going to earn by the end of each month. As true as that may be for most people, it is also not true for a lot of people. So, let's say you quit your job. What's your plan to make ends meet? What kind of business do you want to start? And even if you have a plan, is it a concrete plan? Is it something that has been well thought of? And if it is, who's to say that plan is going to work? And if it doesn't, what next? What are you going to fall back on? It's important to put all this into consideration before you jump off your current job. Leave work with a plan about what you will do, where you will go next, and how you will provide for your income until you get a new job or your self-employment takes wing. George Boyd. Number 2. Business complications. The 9-to-5 working life can be demanding, and giving it all up may seem tempting, but there's a lot to a job that meets the eyes, and there are a lot of perks of having a full-time job. It may just be that you have gotten accustomed to having a job and you think that starting a business is much easier. But newsflash, it's not. Sure, you may want to pick your own hours, but starting a business from scratch is difficult work. You have to think about marketing, finding customers for whatever products you may be offering, and a whole lot of things that can be very overwhelming and take a lot of time, which you may not have. Then there's the matter of the market and issues with the economy. The kind of service you provide. Is it something that the market needs? Having a sound knowledge of business is a simple prerequisite in the real world. You will need so much more, and you'll have to be constantly adapting to the market. This can be very hard to do. Business takes a long time to get moving before you can make any real money of it. So whenever you're feeling like you're just a clog in a wheel, remember, it could be a lot worse. In fact, you have some pretty cool advantages by having a full-time job. Number 3. Family. Another thing that you're not considering is how quitting your job will affect the people around you. As you get older, there are a lot of responsibilities that will rest on your shoulders. The comfort and safety of your family, girlfriend or boyfriend, children, and even pets is something that can be compromised if you decide to quit your job without having a concrete backup plan. The consequences of being unemployed and having responsibility is poverty, debt, homelessness, and a whole bunch of problems that I'm sure you wouldn't want to put your loved ones through. The stress of having to make ends meet without a job can affect your moods and your relationships with others. You should be pragmatic with such life-changing decisions. When I quit my first job, I put my mom through hell, and I put myself through hell. Looking back, would I have done that? I'm not so sure, said Don Locke from Boss in a Bentley. Number 4. Skills. The skills you possess can bring in revenue for a business and change your life. The question is, do you have a high-income skill? Are you good at sales, or can you pitch the idea to a customer to hire you? High-income skills are skills that can earn you $10,000 and above per month. High-income skills will give you enough income to live well and comfortably in almost anywhere in the world. High-income skills include software and web development, technical skills, teaching or coaching, copywriting and business writing, and of course, entrepreneurship, etc. These are things that take years to cultivate and master. So if you haven't cultivated your skills, why would you quit your job? Look to your own development and enhance your skills before you think about quitting your job. Number 5. Savings. Be honest. Do you have a legitimate savings account? If things should go wrong, do you have backup cash that's enough? We all know the importance of having savings. It gives you greater security in case of emergencies and if something unexpected happens. Your savings allow you to risk a few things because you have something to fall back on. Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving, said Warren Buffett. Devoting your time, energy, and attention into a new business without having a concrete savings is a fool's endeavor, and it's just not advisable. If you don't have enough money saved that you feel is enough, then you probably should not quit your job. That's a nice line. You should use it. Number 6, emotional strain. Most people don't have the tenacity to handle a business. There is a heavy price to pay in entrepreneurship. Bradley Smith, CEO of Rescue Financials, said that in 2008, when he was working long hours counseling his nervous clients about getting out of debt, he always pretended to be calm and give a relaxed demeanor. But in truth, deep inside, he was scared just as much as his clients, because he too was going deeper and deeper into debt. The fears, worries, and sleepless nights you can get while starting a business can be a lot. And a lot of people can't handle it. You may think you can, but if you've not prepared yourself emotionally for the hardship of being the boss and handling the problems you're dealt with, then you shouldn't think about quitting your job. With all the problems that might arise, you might even feel worse if you don't have a job giving you at least financial security. Number 7, current job. Look at the nature of your current job. Now, it could be that you have a bad job and you are very miserable. But is it your entire job that is bad? Or is it so only in a particular aspect? And whatever the case may be, is there something you can do to make it less onerous and more easy for yourself? Can you make things better with the job you already have? That's a good thing to think about before you quit. You wouldn't be happy if you burnt a ship only to find that there was a better way and you could have handled the situation with more wisdom. Really mull this one over, as this could be a lifesaver for many 9-to-5ers. Number 8, job benefits. Despite your hatred towards it, your job provides a lot of benefits that are not monetary. If you really took time to study your state of well-being before you started your job and how it is currently, you'll realize just how much you've gained. Having a job provides you with a community of coworkers and customers and encourages team building. It gives you an avenue to keep learning. It helps keep you updated, and some jobs even provide insurance for you and your family. All this and lots more are gotten when you have a job. I'm not trying to say that jobs are ultimately better than having your own private business, but simply put, I'm stating the benefits you already have with your job. It is something you can consider before you go out of your way and quit. Number 9, your reasons. Do you have a valid reason for what you're about to do, or are you just doing it because someone told you to? This is something worth pondering. Is the business you want to start simply based on want, or is it based on need? You can't just quit based on a hunch. You are putting yourself and your resources in danger by not thinking things through. You have to be willing to evaluate your motives and bring your thinking under inspection in order to really be sure you are thinking logically. You don't want to quit your job just because you thought it would make you look cool. You want to be sure that your reasons are valid, so you don't regret your decisions. Make financial decisions based on logic and not emotions. Number 10, sacrifice. Know what you would be sacrificing by quitting a job to pursue your dream and passion. The urge to start a business can be overwhelming and extremely exciting, but there are lots of sacrifices to be made. Money to be spent, time that can never be gotten back, and a whole bunch of energy that has to be given. More importantly, you sacrifice the security of having a job. Before you quit, think about what you are sacrificing and what you will sacrifice if you go ahead with your plans, and ask yourself, is this a sacrifice I am willing to make? Sometimes it's good to be afraid to take some certain risks. Give yourself time and focus on changing the job you currently have. Look for ways to get better, or even look for another job while retaining the one you currently have. Be ethical, but perhaps improve your knowledge of business while holding your job, or maybe even start it. And when you've gotten to a point where you've grown, then maybe you can think about quitting. This concludes our video for today. We hope we gave you a lot to think about before you make any drastic decisions. Please subscribe to our channel and leave a like and comment below because it really helps us. Thanks for watching.